What's good, YouTube? It's me, your boy Squiddy, back again with another one of the videos. Today we have a very special guest with us today. What's your name?
My name is James Francis, a dualist from the Bahamas.
One of the Bahamas crew that we all met in the Discord there doing these remote duels, and he just came off of a super hot achievement, super hot accomplishment. You got top 16 at the last Yu-Gi-Oh! Extravaganza, hey?
Yeah, but one of my favorite decks, I guess. I guess you could say it's my favorite deck, this whole format.
Okay. So, of all time or just format?
Of all time, that would be for sure Insectus of all time.
Well, hopefully we see some bugs in the future then. But today we're going to be looking at your Frank deck. Before that, any shout outs you want to give or anything we want to before we dive in here?
Yeah, shout outs. I first want to give a shout out to my two rivals and good friends when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh! That's Michael Conti. That's another guy at the Bohemian dualist. I don't know. He's got a lot of extravaganza tops, and recently he was on the Konami stream. Dinos, and then you have Darren Hadley. You know Darren. That's another rival, and then Julien. Julien is the guy with the layer darkness. He's been the big, muscular, scary guy. Great duelist. Antimatter was his whole life. And then I'd like to give a shout out to Staniel Russell, Devon Gibson, and my mentors, Prank Kids. That'll be Daniel Palchik and Valentin Boulevard, all the way in Italy, I think it's Italy. Yeah.
Damn, we got mentors all over the world. Okay.
Yeah, they inspired me to pick the deck back up because I put it down for a long time because Nibiru was so prevalent, but I just picked it back up and, screw Nibiru. I have money. Right?
Yeah, exactly. So you play Prank Kids. Why did you decide to play this deck? I heard that you can,
I played Prank Kids. It's a funny story, right? I played Prank Kids because I have two kids. My wife has 2 kids, right? So it's 4 Prank Kids. So all together, that's 4. You have my stepson. That would be Nathaniel, my stepson. Then you'd have my youngest son. I have 2 children. So my youngest one, he'd be the rude one, fire. Then my stepdaughter, she'd be the water. And then my oldest son, by 2, he became, because he's a little shy and quiet. So I just have it like that. So I played it just to say, hey, I'm taking the kids out. That's mostly it. That's why I decided to play Prank Kids. And because they float. They float so much. Right?
They all float around and do different things straight up. That's what the family's about, right? Coming together. Everyone does something different.
Except for Ash Blossom. But that's why I play Prank Kids. Like, to me, I have a love-hate relationship with Prank Kids because I consider myself to be I guess an all-right duelist. But when you're using decks that's so easy to stop, it really hurts. Like one Ash Blossom or Ghost Bell, and there goes my whole deck, and I just scoop and get killed. So it's like a love-hate. And then you'll run 15 Prank Kids, and you draw none. You draw no Prank Kids and lose. It's like, how do you run a deck with 15 Prank Kids and 100 ways to get to them? You draw none. But even though I have a love-hate, I still always go back to it because to me it's a nice deck.
Yeah, if you combo, you win. So that's good, man. Also, some viewers wanted to know a little bit about the Bahama Yu-Gi-Oh scene. What's up with that? We didn't even know there was a competitive scene there. All of a sudden, these powerful players are coming out of nowhere.
There is a competitive scene for sure. A competitive scene, yeah, for sure. And then there's a casual scene. We have at least, I'd say, we have over probably 40 or 50 duelists.
Wow.
They're split. Like, you have some people who would go to this location, and some people who just support the hobby store. And even if the people that go to this location, they still support the hobby stores.
Yeah,
like there are some people that brought me into Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I first started off wasting money playing Bleach. I don't know if anybody is familiar with the Bleach trading card game.
Oh, damn. And I didn't know they had that.
And this is in 2009 when I first started dueling. And then I got into Yu-Gi-Oh! 2009. Like, I met a friend named Patrick DeVoe. And he introduced me and Master. And I started playing. I had like baseball kit. I don't know if anybody remembers the baseball kit.
Ultimate baseball kit, 500 attack for every fire.
That's my first deck. That's my first deck ever. And ever since I've been playing Yugen, and I've met some older guys, more competitive people that played, like, that's brought us in the scene. People like Ray, a guy named Marvin. We have some real people that were so good that you just wanted to beat them.
Wow.
Ray, Jeremy, Richie, Mike. So you have some real good people that, and since I'm competitive at nature, it's always my goal just to beat them. So they had all the cards, all the money in me, guy working to the gas station, saving my money just to buy cards. So slowly. It was good. I've been playing Yugen now from 2009 to now. It's like a marriage, right? So
straight up.
I've never quit Yu-Gi-Oh! On and off, but Yu-Gi-Oh! Was the best. And I've played a lot of card games, but to me, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the best. And we have a lot of card games here at King of Games. It's owned by Daniel Russell, another great duelist. He just doesn't prefer to play remote duels. He doesn't really like it, like a lot of people don't.
Yep.
But he started something named Cage. It's cards, anime, games, and entertainment. He started that a few years ago. And it was a good venture. We were able to meet a lot of people, a lot of competitive duelists, a lot of casual duelists. And because it was more than Yu-Gi-Oh!, it was mostly anime as well, games. So it's a whole community together. And it's almost like a small, crazy, broken family. But it was good. And that's how we got to meet people and know that, hey, this guy plays Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Is this and that. And then he moved, and he recently just opened up a new store called King of Games. And I hope Konami continues to send, because people in the Bahamas, we do play Yu-Gi-Oh! Funny. We don't just ride bicycles, run around barefoot, and play on the beach and eat coconut. Like, we actually play Yu-Gi-Oh! We play games. We do a lot over here in the Bahamas. And like I said, we're very competitive. So it's been nice to meet everybody. That's like how you meet us. It's been nice to meet people over there as well.
Yo, that's sick, man. Well, hopefully we can see some more powerful players coming out of the Bahamas. It seems like they just popped out of nowhere all of a sudden winning remote duel tournaments. So maybe we'll see you guys at a big event, I hope, soon in the future.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Other than that, let's dive into the deck then.
Okay. Other than that,
here we are with the deck profile. And yeah, let's start off, I guess, with the monsters. What'd you play here?
Okay, when it comes to monsters, I played... Well, it's almost streamlined. It's just 3 of Fansies. Caden. I played 3 Caden. Fansies is, to me, it's the best one because it gets a spell or a trap or a monster in the graveyard. I think it's monster, right? Yeah, any prank kids card. Yep, someone prank kids card. So yeah. So most of the time he is just here for either prank kids pranks or recursion when it comes to Bow Wow. Like if I send a one I'm missing, like water, fire, then I'll just have it's not Zeus. I mean, you could say Zeus, but Walking Regeki. Like he is one of my favorites. Like I don't want to start off with him, but he is my favorite. He's always my second summon. He's always my second prank. So we play 3. Then we play 3 of the banner, Dropsies. Now, Dropsies is, everybody always asks me, what card should be banned and that should go limited in prank kits? I always say Dropsies and Meow Meow. Like, the 1,000 gain is so annoying, especially if you're playing with a skilled prank kit player. And by skill, I'm not talking about one that can stall. I'm talking about someone that really knows what they're doing. The 1,000's a lot, and I think if they was to put this to 1, I'd probably get a bunch of flack for it. But to me, this is the favorite one. Like, I have no problem going into time ever. Not with this at all.
And you can make Toad, right, with that. So
yeah, Toad is the best. I made Toad, like, I got top 16 with the top 16. I came 14th place. I made Toad almost every round of the Extravaganza.
Holy smokes! Totally awesome.
But I'll save that for later. And then we play Jaden as Prank Kid Lamsies. Honestly, he is my favorite one for an OTK that Daniel showed me. Daniel and Valentin. And you just burn, and then if you leave no monsters on your opponent's field, you just OTK because they have 7,000. You can attack direct. That's 25, 25, 25.
Yeah.
25, 2000, and that's just dual. I think I did that combo like twice. It's not much that people gonna have a free board, but most of the time I just close the games out with access code anyway. Like access code is busted.
Yeah.
Next I played 2 Roxy's.
Okay.
Nathaniel. I really regret playing 2. I should have played 3.
Yeah.
Because I literally lost a game. I didn't have to lose at all in the extravaganza. For just not having enough prank kids. So I think I'll take Daniel's part of the book and I'll just use 3. I know people like using 2, but I don't think, like back then I know I was using 2 because Lancia was so prevalent in the meta. Like Lancia was everywhere. So if you have to start off with Roxy's, you might be taking the gamble into getting Lancia, and then you just can't use the effect or stress on it. But now that Lancia isn't so strong, I mean, it's still strong, but not against this deck. But now it's not used as much as common. I think I can take the gamble with this and just go back to 3, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's amazing. It's amazing. That's all I can say. Roxy is one of the better ones. Yeah. Okay, now and like I'm just gonna that's it for the prank kids. Everybody already know how the prank kids go. It's nothing special, whatever. Everybody's seen it before.
Yeah.
What made this deck powerful was the amount of hand traps I used. It's a 1-card starter, so I used 16 hand traps.
16 hand traps?
Yeah, I was using 18. I was using 18 originally, but then Daniel told me I shouldn't main deck Troll and Lockbird because in big events, you don't know if you would ever see Drytrons, which he was right. Yeah. I saw one Drytron play and I beat him with ease, because Prankets doesn't have a bad matchup against Drytrons, especially when I'm using 16 hand traps. So I went from 18 hand traps to 16. And I used 2 ghost spells. The best ones as just ghost spells are one of the best hand traps this format because it stops a lot. It stops my worst matchup, which I believe is Tri Brigade. Like I think Tri Brigade, Revolt, and Appaloosa. Yeah, it's just way too much for prank kids. I dueled 3 Tri Brigades that day. I lost to 1, but I beat the rest. Like Tri Brigade is just too powerful. I barely beat them because of Pandemonium. That's how serious it is. But this stopped the mirror match. Like it hurts me when I have to do that to somebody in a mirror match when they tribute, and I'd be like Ghost Spell, and they just end. Like Ghost Spell is the worst card in the mirror match, and it's a blessing against the format.
Yeah.
Next, I decided to main deck 2 Nibiru.
Main deck Nibiru.
Yeah, I had to. I got this from Valentin and Daniel as well because. He said in big events, you will see a lot of rogue decks. So Nibiru is good because you don't have to always expect. And I think I use Nibiru all day. Like it's so free when you're playing a Tri Brigade player that loves to summon. Like Nibiru is the best. Like, before you bring Appaloosa, hold this rock. And let's start over. But I love Nibiru. I'll probably go to 3 now and more likely just side deck the Ghost Spell, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Then from there I used 3 Ash Blossom. Ash Blossom, it's the best card in the world, right? It's the best hand trap because it stops everything. It stops rogue, stops meta. Like personally, I sided out against Tri Brigade. Like this deck doesn't do much to Tri Brigade. I mean, not this deck, this card. Because if you was to Ash Blossom the Fractal, they'd be like, okay, normal summon Kit and still send Nerval, or go Karis into Kit and still send Nerval, and then you're still can I curse? No. Anyways, you're still screwed. I'd like you to make money on YouTube without me cursing. So you're still screwed. But I mostly side these out when it comes to Tri Brigade because it doesn't do anything. It doesn't do much. I mean, you may catch a Tri Brigade once, but other than that, it doesn't do much.
Yeah, that's fair.
I use 3 Effect Failure. This card goes without saying, it's the Travagate killer. It's the Drytron killer. Like, I just saved this card for Moo Beta.
You know,
Just move beta. Like, no.
Yeah, it's funny how this card is suddenly good again.
Yeah,
before it
I
wasn't
mean,
good.
it was never horrible. This Gnaw Impermanence, like, they fell off the map because of Drytron and just how popular and strong Virtual World was. It's like they have to be in the hand. It does nothing. But now that those decks are like, I mean, Drytron is a great deck, right? But it's not making as much as a Ruckus in. Really set up a bunch of frenzy like Tribagate. So
yeah,
I just use this.
Yeah.
Then I use the best brick in the game. Like, I use the Gamma package.
Gamma?
Like,
nice.
There's something like, my opponent should always be afraid when I end on no Prankets. That means I always have Gamma in my hand. Like, I think that's the best part of this deck. Like, I just tribute on my 4th summon and end, and I have Gamma and another hand trap, and that's mostly enough for me to win the game.
You never tribute summon Driver?
No, never. Like, I don't even really brick on Driver. I think the deck, this package right here is just good enough for me. I barely brick on them, and I love it too much to take it out. It stops Ferd Anaconda. It stops all of those. Just the cards you hate.
Yep.
Next, last for hand drops. Impermanence.
Wow. Everything's high rarity, max rarity.
Yeah, I love Impermanence. I have all rarities. I have every rarity of Impermanence. I have first editions, unlimited,
really?
the dual power ultras, the dual overload ultras, and the shitty gold.
You gotta get the ultis when they come out next month.
I am. That's why I'm going so ham with the Grandmaster remote dual locals. I'm entering every day. So far I'm at 17 participation packs. I intend to have over 60 by the time it's October.
Yeah.
When the next OTS comes out. I mean, Impermanence it goes out saying it's a great card.
Yeah.
It's a real great card. I sided it out a lot though. I did a lot of sign out of Impermanence because Pranket's place literally stays on the field. Nobody ashes Pranket's place. So
yeah.
Like, I just mostly sided out. But it's a good card. I rather Veiler over Impermanence. But Impermanence does save you if you know your opponent. Like, if my opponent has talents, I'd side out Veiler and just use this.
Yeah.
Next, tree place. This card kills Dragoon. Like, every time my opponent brings Dragoon, I call Dragoon Scrub Lord because it's a real scrub. It's just a scrub. You play Dragoon, you're a scrub. I mean, you have to. Like, I play Dragoon as well. I'm not going to lie. Because the format is so full of hand traps that after they hand trap you to death, just bring Dragoon and practically win. But
yeah,
this gets rid of access codes and like every problematic thing. I just love the way it chain blocks. It's just the best.
Chain block, attack boost, attack reduction.
Yeah, it's everything in one. Then I play Pandemonium.
Yep.
The best card in the deck. If you draw it, if you don't draw it, search it. Just always have it. Nothing I can say. Next, I play 3 talents. I've been playing talents in this deck for a long time.
Yep.
I'm glad that Hanko brought it to the forefront as well because people really didn't respect it in the deck. Like, after playing Prankett so long, getting Ash so much, I just put this in the deck. So when you Ash me, if my hand is good enough, I'll just take a card from your hand. If not, I'll draw and hope I draw another Kid or a Fusion.
Yeah.
I mean, a Pandemonium and play off. But this card is awesome.
Yeah, you can steal Zeus, steal Dragoon, do anything.
Yeah, it does everything. I'll miss this card, but it's awesome. Now, over here in the Bahamas, we have a saying. If you don't main deck back row removal, you're going to get screwed, okay? Listen, I am a firm believer. Look at those. I'm a firm believer in main decking spell and trap removal. I don't care. I don't care if I'll just take them out. and it's still good going second. I mean, first, because I can just flip it and use it. In the Extravaganza, I dueled Madulce. He saved my life. He was like, "Who?" The guy was like, "Who main decks?" I have a guy ask, "Who main decks Cosmic Cyclone?" I do, right? Because I think it was Rivalry of the Wall, or no, Goes a Match. Yeah.
Oh.
And then I dueled a Phantom Knights. So main deck in these, I always main deck it. These two made the deck 42, by the way.
Okay,
but I can't do without it.
Surprised
because I'm scared of Mystic Mind. Like Mystic Mind, yeah.
And
then we have Call by the Grave, another card that Konami, please, Konami, if you do watch Chansey's shit, please, Konami, stop being like that. Okay? Please, put this back at 3.
We're across that designator too.
Yes. And then I use the One Place. I mean, Pranks, the bad card in the deck, I think. Like, this card is amazing. Look at it. It's amazing. And then I use the One Instant Fusion.
Broken.
I don't know if you could. Oh, yeah. Like, that's so nice.
DT Instant
I
Fusion.
wish I had if anyone has an ultimate, I'd be. Okay, shameless advertising. Sorry. But yeah, dual terminal is so nice.
No Desires. You didn't play Desires.
No, I don't play Desires because no reason. I just never got to try it. But if I do play Desires, I'm more than likely take out the Gamma package.
Yeah.
I think these try the Desires. So this would be 3 Desires and another Pranks.
Nice.
Next, it's my extra deck. It's pretty easy. I use 3 cat Konami. Put this card to 1. You wouldn't have to worry about Prank Kits. But then again, you don't have to worry about Prank Kits now because it's not like it's a dominant strategy.
Yeah.
Link 1's a mistake. Just so you know. Then Bird. I love Bird because the bird is the word. Family Guy.
Yep. Gotta play 3.
Like this card is the best. And then we have Lil Bow Wow.
Yep.
Awesome card. It really saves your life. Then you have Rip Roaring Roaster. This saved my life just during 2 matches. I know people don't like to use it, but it's good. It has its utility. It's a good card. You don't have to use it, but I think it warrants a use.
Yeah, it comes up.
Then you have Weather Washer.
Yep.
Like, that's amazing. Rocket Ride.
Yep.
Another amazing card. The best card in the deck against the mirror match. Like, my friend Daniel, he told me, if I, James, I can't imitate his voice. Like, his voice is so hard. If you ever duel on Prankers, listen, buddy, and he does the nice card spin, just bring Bottle Butler first and you win the duel. And it's true. Like, if you bring Bottle Butler against Prankers in the mirror match, you practically win the duel.
Yeah.
And then for the access code package, I use Unicorn, Phoenix, and access code talker.
Broken.
That's just the package. And Contact C. Screw you, Contact C. And then
Toad.
I go, pretty awesome. Yeah. People ask me, hey, why are you using this card if you don't use Pauly? I mean, because you can still bring it without using Pauly. And I was recently, I guess I recently joined the Nope. It's 2 gangs now. You have the No Pauly gang and the Pauly gang. So
yeah, I said you didn't like
No Pauly gang.
Okay.
I tried Pauly, but I didn't really like it. Honestly, I didn't like it as much. I guess I have to try it again. When it comes to the side deck, I don't think it's nothing special, but I can tell you what I like about my side deck. I hate back row. Okay, I despise back row. Obviously, I'm the guy that me index the Cosmic Cyclones, right?
Yeah.
So when it comes to my side deck is generic. It's screw your back row, Prankatops, Phantom Knights, just die, along with Tri-Brigade. Then we have, hey, you, Drytron, move over. Now, my problem with this now is this does nothing against Drytron anymore because when you draw and lock for them, they go into Fred Anaconda
Make a
and
dragoon.
Dragoon. Yeah, so I'll probably take these out or I'll keep them because you have some people that probably don't play it.
Yeah.
Like I said, I hate back row.
Wow.
So we have
Lightning Storm?
I hate back row. Like, I don't care. I just move back row. Like when I'm doing a Tri Brigade, let me show you. Whenever I do a Tri Brigade, I automatically
holy smokes.
I automatically put these 6 cards in.
You know, I feel
And
bad
I
for the
do it.
Altergeist player if you played any.
Like I do 3 Tri Brigades that day, right? I do 3 of them, boy. And listen to me. I just blow them out. I force you to use your revolt, and then I just go ahead and win the duel. But I hate back row. And for the last cards, this saved my life all day. Thank you, Daniel. You're the best. Like I give the guy props all the time, but it's solemn judgment.
Wow, going first.
Like, yeah, when I get to go first, like everyone just like that whole day, no one was able to twin twisted me. No one twin twisted me at all because I always twist like I'm cursed or something. But I always draw my sides and what I need. And I just solemn judgment and solemn judgment and solemn judgment and continue to play the game. This saved me my last round and I was able to make it to top 16.
Yeah.
The guy did something and I guess he just threw twin twisters and twin twisters. So he discarded twin twisters and I saw him judgment and he's just not able to play.
So judgment is broken.
It is. Thank God it's back at 3, but that is the deck. If I have anything to say about it, I just like the deck. There's nothing much.
You're gonna give up? You're gonna keep playing it?
I don't think I will. Just based on the fact that Ghost Spell is more popular. Like I have the invitation to go to. If I do play it, then sure, fine, whatever.
Oh.
But I'm on the fence. It'll probably just be Drytron or Tri Brigade because I just want to top the invitation and see how far I can go. But if I do decide to play this, just pray for me because I entered locals yesterday and didn't do too well. I got 3-2 because I kept getting Ghost Spell. Like everybody just Ghost Spell me over and over and over and over. Like it really hurts. Ghost Spell really hurts. And they save it. Like they just wait for Dodo and you end with nothing. So I don't know. But other than that, I think it's a great deck.
Yeah.
It's the deck that I'm most known for because everybody be like, hey, you ought to gotta play his Prankets. Like, as everybody says, you ought to gotta play his Prankets.
We're gonna see your deck from that invitational, so we'll see what happens, what pans out then. Okay, fingers crossed. Yeah. Sneak preview, everyone, for upcoming video there.
Yeah, so other than that, we in the Bahamas, we play a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! And shout out to my boy, Vago Wiley. He's the guy that used to order a bunch of cards for us. Like, we just give him money and say, hey, guy, we need this, we need this, we need this. Until recently, we just got on Discord and started trading. But me, I just went to just ordering a case. Like, I just get a case of every set that comes out and just open and then keep the stuff I need. But other than that, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to use, but thanks for the opportunity to be on your stream. It's always good to see you.
Hey, straight up, we're going to have you guys more on the stream. All of the Bahamas, we got to get like more of this stuff because we've never seen it. So it's exclusive content. I love that, man. Thanks so much for being on the channel, yo, and showing that spicy Prank Kids profile because I'm sure a lot of people like it. Yeah, I just want to
say Prank Kids to the world. Team Bahamas, all us over here. We out here. We trying to get this thing done.
Straight up. Word. Yeah. Yo, if you guys like this video, leave a dislike or a like as you please, and make sure you subscribe. We're definitely gonna get some more videos from the rest of the Bahamas squad, and we're surely gonna see James on this channel again for some more spicy deck profiles, eh?
Yeah, YMCMB.
YMCMB.